I flew from Dubai to Australia to meet Oprah Winfrey. And I'm so excited that I can share with you the most inspiring parts of her talk that really filled my heart. She's such a powerhouse. She has such incredible energy. And before we start, please follow my channel because here I will post even more incredible content with Oprah, with other incredible guests. And also, one of my goals is to do an interview with Oprah. So one day you're gonna see it on this channel. Follow it and let's do it together. So just watch it.
You decide on what you're going to focus on business-wise, and when you're not sure what to do, what do you do?
I do nothing. The rule is doubt means don't, y'all. The rule is doubt means don't. I haven't followed that rule. Listen. All the time. I mean, my biggest mistakes, and yours too, if you go back and think about it, your biggest mistakes have come when you were led by your head and not by your inner gut. Your biggest mistakes. So the greatest opportunity to move forward is when the head and the heart are aligned. If they're not, you're likely to make a mistake. And here's the truth: you can be successful doing a lot of things, but to be great, you have to have love in it.
Absolutely.
To be great, you need love. You need the desire to offer the love. You need the love of the thing that you're doing. You need to put love in it. That's whether you're baking a cupcake or whether you're creating a business. You have to have love in it in order for it to rise to greatness. And so if you're doing something that you don't love, you can still make a living. You can still do okay. But love is what brings the greatness. It's what allows you to soar to greatness. Love, and also I will say this, that in the altering our show, changing the trajectory of our show to be a force for good, I sat down with my team and I said, so we're gonna try to offer goodness in people's lives so they can see it for themselves. Doesn't mean everything we do, we're not gonna be goody-goody. We're gonna, go deep, but we're gonna show them the best of themselves through some of the worst stories. So many times you all would be watching something, you say, well, I'm glad I'm not that crazy, or I'm glad I'm not that woman, or I'm glad I'm not that, or I could see that. You can see things that other people could not, because we are actually using those stories to help you, the audience, see yourself differently. And I one of the reasons why I'm here tonight is because I believe that we're at a time in our world where there's so much confusion and chaos, and I'm telling you, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. Right now, we're just like bedazzled by and sometimes baffled by AI, but it's going to get worse. You're not gonna know what's real and what isn't real. Even now, I see myself selling gummies that I wished I had. I'm selling gummies. I saw myself selling pink salt that you could lose 40 pounds in 1 month. I go, that's more than a pound a day. How are you gonna do that? Anyway, so I see myself, and it's like playing whack-a-mole. My lawyers are calling and you're trying to take this thing down and that thing down. There are no rules. So anybody can do anything and say anything. Right now they can do that for public figures. Soon it will be you. Believe me, soon it will be you. They will be taking your voice and taking your image and taking even now I know people who had, their children's voices manipulated to the point of you pick up the phone and it's someone saying, Mom, I'm in trouble, and you find out that it wasn't, and that somebody's just trying to, get money from you. So the reason I'm saying this is because we need to hold on to the truth of ourselves. You got to where you are right now because you have a certain set of values, and you know what the difference between right and wrong is. You already know because your mama raised you. And so now more than ever, we need to hold on to the center of ourselves, hold on to the values that we know to be true, and not allow ourselves to be pulled into the vortex of the chaos of craziness. We can't do it. And we are the light carriers. The fact that you have watched the show all these years, you've been a part of the growth pattern in my life, you've grown from watching the show, you've benefited from things you've heard, means that you are a seeker. You are a seeker of higher ground in your life. I applaud you for seeking higher ground in your life. And the fact that you are means we are the ones that are gonna have to be able to hold on to the center when the world continues in its confusion and its chaos. So I'm saying tonight, hold on to the center, hold on. Some of the craziest stuff in the beginning, I tell you the things that make me so sad, some of the crazy, crazy stuff that's written makes me so sad because I've lived such an honorable life. And I'm not trying to make myself look like Miss Goody Two-Shoes, but I really do, you know, one of the things that Maya Angelou had said to me years ago is that I am obedient to the call. So I've done like you all have done. I mean, I can honestly say that I have never done anything to consciously cause harm to another person. I can't think of one thing that I would have done in this life. And I feel that from y'all too, some good people in here. And so to hear people say things that are just crazy, like I'm a part of a cabal and there's a whole conspiracy with children, that stuff makes me sad. It makes me sad more than anything that people would believe it. And, you know, it's taken me a long time to get to the point that I'm not, you know, I don't feel hurt by it. I don't feel personally hurt by it. But now I know we live in a world where it's going to be magnified and contrived. And the thing that I'm saying to you all, I'm also saying to myself, hold on to the center. Hold on to the center, hold on to what you know is true. But I can't say, oh gosh, it doesn't bother me, I just have to let it go. I will say this, that I protect myself from unconscious information. I protect myself, I don't just sit in the house with the television on or scrolling through, taking in negative information, because it's all energy. And your life is about an energy exchange. You are exchanging energy all the time with other people. That's why you want to be surrounded by the people who are going to give you the best energy. And if you're around anybody who isn't there to give you the best energy, you're not around the right people. Anybody who doesn't want the best for you doesn't deserve you. Anybody who doesn't want the best for you doesn't deserve you. And that's little friend, big friend, bosses, supervisor, anybody who doesn't want the best for you. And any time you are with somebody who shows even a hint of jealousy toward you, that is your whisper to move on.
Yes.
And so I have learned to listen to the whispers in my life, because Maya Angelou said to me many years ago, baby, the problem with you is people tell you who they are. They show you who they are, and you don't believe them. They got to show you 29 times. You need to believe them the first time. That's the best thing she's ever shared with me. But people will show you who they are all the time. And you don't listen because you want it to be something else. You have an idea, or you're thinking about what could be possible instead of the reality in your face. I mean, I just said this to one of my girls who, you know, broke up with her boyfriend. And I said, you know, we've all been through this. But what you're crying over is what you thought was possible. If you look at the reality, they'll shut you up right quick. If you look at what actually happened in this relationship, you will have a different view of it. But you're crying over what you wanted it to be, what you hoped it could be, what you thought the possibility of it could be. So here's the thing. I was out shopping with some friends once, friends, and one of them said to me, she said, "Oh, you're getting another black dress?" And I said, "Yeah, I am. I'm getting another black dress." She said, "Oh, I just thought, well, how many black dresses do you need?" And you know what that is? That's a So all of us have these moments in our lives where somebody does something or says something, and it's not like crazy, but it's just like, right? Have you had that? Yes. I didn't like that. That didn't make any sense. That's odd. That's strange. Anytime that happens to you from this day forward, pay attention. Because life first speaks to you in the That's odd.